Black box car insurance promises lower premiums, but what if I told you it could actually cost you far more? From late night driving penalties to even an MOT test being flagged as dangerous, there are hidden risks most drivers don't even know about. So keep watching. This video might well save you serious money. First, let's look at restrictions. Many black box policies track not just how you drive, but when you drive. That means driving late at night or in the early hours. These are times insurers consider high risk, could add extra charges or even penalty points to your policy. So if you work late night shifts or often drive late, it could cost you more than the standard policies. And that's just the start. The next risk is one which drivers never even think about, and that is privacy. A black box doesn't just measure how fast you drive, it constantly tracks your speed, braking, acceleration, cornering, and even the time and location of every journey. Now, insurers say it's there to encourage safer driving habits. But let's be honest, it means every time you get behind the wheel, your driving life is being recorded. And here is where it gets worrying. You may have to brake sharply because a child runs into the road. The box might just flag it as harsh braking. You might want to pick a friend up late at night when he's stranded. The system might mark you as a high-risk driver simply for being out at night. Even driving down a winding country road could be interpreted as risky cornering. Now, over time, all of that builds up into a complete profile of you as a driver. And whilst it's sold as safety data, it could just as easily be used to raise your premiums, cancel your policy, or even argue against you in an accident claim. For a lot of drivers, the real issue isn't just the cost, it's the feeling that you basically got a little spy under the dashboard watching and judging every move you make. And then there are the unexpected costs. If the black box flags you for speeding harshly, braking or taking corners too fast, your premiums could go up, even mid-policy. In some cases, repeated so-called bad driving scores could lead to your policy even being cancelled completely. So if you're not confident about keeping your driving smooth, that risk is worth thinking hard about. And then here's the one that really annoys people. You can be marked down even when you're driving safely, because black boxes don't always get it right. Sometimes normal or even responsible driving is misread as risky behaviour. Take an MOT test, for example. Mechanics have to slam the brakes on to check your car's safety, but your black box may log that as dangerous braking. Or imagine swerving to avoid a pothole. We've got plenty of them, haven't we? Or accelerating quickly to avoid some idiot when merging onto a motorway. Perfectly sensible moves that can still hurt your driving score. These false flags can unfairly increase your premiums even when you've done nothing wrong. Fourthly, mileage caps. Many black box policies come with strict mileage limits. Go over the allowance and you could face steep charges. So if your driving habits change, you might just start a new job that's a bit further away from home. In that case, you'll need to tell your insurer and possibly pay more. If you don't tell them, you could be in trouble. And then finally, what about renewals? Even if you drive well, insurers sometimes don't offer the same discounts at renewal. or your premium might still go up if your postcode, age group or vehicle is considered high risk. The black box doesn't guarantee long-term savings. So, is black box insurance worth it? Fair enough, for many drivers the savings are real, yeah. But the restrictions, the constant tracking and the risk of misinterpretation means it's not for everyone. So always compare policies carefully. You can check up to 120 different policies with or without black box cover at prudentplus.co.uk. Now read the small print, look at the benefits that are offered as well as the cost, and think about how the rules fit in with your lifestyle. So, what do you think? Would you trust the black box to monitor your driving, or is it a step too far? Let me know in the comments. Bye for now.